of the torch, Lily could finally inspect the mysterious bracket. What a surprise! It was a torch bracket, but there was still no trace of the promised secret passage. There had to be a secret passage there somewhere. It was true! A secret passage! Garrett was right once again.
Lily, you did it! Perfect! I think you're finally ready to know the truth. Well, where should I start? Maybe I should introduce myself first. My full name is Chief Deputy Garrett Gordon Gardengore. I'm an undercover investigator for the Juvenile Department. I took a position in the convent as a cover to observe Mother Superior. My assignment is to uncover evidence proving her educational methods violate youth protection laws. But Dr. Marcel is an even bigger fish to fry. Compared to him, Mother Superior is a saint.
Lily could hardly believe what she was hearing. But now it all made sense. The secret room, the listening devices, and the strange voices she kept hearing at night. It was all coming together to form a coherent, overall picture.
Before you ask me any questions, let me quickly tell you one more thing about the hypnosis. This Harvey hypnosis is the doctor's devilish invention. He apparently uses this stuffed rabbit to force his will on you. If we want to get out of here, then you're going to have to fight the behavioral rules he's installed inside you. You can also take on the other behavior blocks, just like you did the one stopping you from playing with fire. But it means you'll have to put yourself back in a trance. The first challenge will be leaving the school grounds. Mother Superior has forbidden you from doing this. And because of the behavior block, you're incapable of being disobedient. The solution is to once again fight the block while you're in a trance. We have to tackle the problem at its source. Let me finish. As I said, Dr. Marcel is a much bigger fish. The police has been after him for a while. He's suspected of using illegal therapy methods that rob children of their childhood. And the hypnosis he subjected you to confirms this suspicion. Call the police? Ha! Lily, I am the police. I can help you and get you to safety. We just have to get off the school grounds somehow. I think the best way is to follow in your friend Edna's footsteps. But first, I want to answer any questions you have. So? No questions? How disappointing. Oh well, okay. Let's go to the tree swing.
In the meantime, Lily had collected, but no.
Hello, Lily. You're not trying to leave the school grounds, are you? You know that Mother Superior has forbidden it. And you do know... You must not contradict it all. It's possible to have lots of fun without defying the rules set by adults. We could sort your marbles according to colors. Or come up with a counting rhyme for folding laundry.
No matter how tempting the bunny rabbit suggestions were, Lily had to get through the fence and find Edna.
You must not contradict it all. It wasn't even necessary. There are so many fun things that one is allowed to do. Like counting. Or playing with balls of wool. You must not. It wasn't. There are so many like or play.
There was that. On the one hand, Lily was. On the other hand, he wouldn't let. And Lily didn't see any strings for the hypnosis. should have stayed, but Lily was running.
What do you have there? Can I see it?
Uh-huh.
Whoa! A ball of wool! Yippee! But that's...
Oogie.
With the rabbit's help, Lily had returned into a trance. In the distance, she could see the giant Mother Superior stomping around in front of her cave. And over there, where in reality had been a huge gap in the fence, there was now a cobweb with a giant spider in the center. This had to be the second demon for her to defeat.
Didn't anyone ever tell you that you're not allowed to leave the school grounds? You must not contradict adults. But since you're such a good girl, you already know that.
Lily did indeed know this, but Garrett had also told her that she was no longer safe here in the convent. Suddenly, adult rules seemed rather nonsensical to Lily. How could she convince the spider demon that even Mother Superior wasn't always right? Eight legs and a horn. Lily had seen that somewhere before, but the rib would never stick to the spider's head on its own. 8 legs and a horn. Lily had seen that somewhere before. Lily was curious whether this would have any effect. When Lily saw how Mother Superior took the spider in her arms, her heart melted. Suddenly, Mother Superior no longer seemed so big and grown up. She emerged from her trance with a blissful smile on her lips. Lily had overcome her second behavioral block. She might still only have been able to ignore one rule, but it was better than nothing. It was already dusk when Lily set off down the convent hill.
You're late. Where have you been all this time? Save it. Save it. There's a time for words and then a time for action. And there's a third time. The time for sitting at the police station and filling out forms. And that time has come. What now? Don't say anything. You want your girlfriend. What's her name? Oh, Edna, right? I could tell right away that that girl meant overtime. But if she's still alive, I'll probably have to take care of this too. Although I think it's much more likely that Dr. Marcel has already found her and used a wood chipper to turn her into pig feed. If that's the case, I'll find that out too. So don't worry about your little girlfriend anymore. Why do I always have to be so damn compassionate? It's a curse. Oh well. Wait here while I investigate a few things. I'll watch the path to the institution. Maybe I'll learn something that way. If I discover anything, I'll give you a signal. I'll make an owl call. Ooh, ooh, or something like that. You won't miss it. Wait here for me. I'm sure it will only take a few hours.
Lily was immensely relieved that Edna's fate was now in the hands of this exceptionally competent youth investigator. However, she would have liked to have shown him the map with the directions to Edna's hiding place. But Garrett had already disappeared. Lily risked a glance at the map. She could see Moor Lake from here. Edna's hiding place couldn't be that far.
You're not planning on running into the moor after dark, are you? Don't you know how dangerous that is?
You must not hang around dangerous places.
There are so many other nice places for children to visit. The Agricultural Museum, for example. Or the Job Information Center at the Employment Office.
Lily was starting to think that the funny stuffed rabbit wasn't so funny after all. She stubbornly risked another look at the map.
You must not hang around dangerous places.
I'm sorry. I certainly didn't want to startle you. We're friends, after all. And friends don't play pranks on each other.
Lily arrived just in time to see the flying topography tool disappear through a grilled window. When Lily was exhausted, she thought of things that no one could take away from her. Bones. That must be the police car. The bike tires were properly pumped, just like their owner. Lily would have liked to have fed the lion.
Aber war nicht zu Hause.
That must be the police car. Lily would have...
Aber war nicht...
What? Oh, just a little girl. What are you doing out here in the middle of the night? Aren't you worried that the loonies will catch you? Well, you should be, so hurry. Get back to bed. Or did you want to make a complaint? Oh boy, oh boy. This had to happen someday. And who do you want to make a complaint about, if I may ask? You don't mean Dr. Marcel, do you? Shh! Keep it down. The doctor is a very influential man. We all know he's got a few things to answer for. But you still have to be very careful with accusations like that. Unless you have evidence, I really can't help you. You again? Do you want... Oh boy. And who do you... You don't mean yourself, do you? Ha ha! Please! What terrible things could a little girl like you have done? Children your age can't even be charged with a crime. The only reason to lock up a young kid like you would be to sober you up. But I'm sure a girl who looks as well behaved as you already knows to stay away from alcohol, right? You see? Of course, if you insist, you can take a voluntary alcohol test anyway. The machine is over there, against the wall. But I can't arrest you if you haven't gone and drunk nothing.
There wasn't any real wine in the wine gums. They consisted solely of artificial colors. Lily had never taken an alcohol test before, which was no excuse for behaving so clumsily now. Lily had never It was all no use. The map lay out. It wasn't really all that. Lily knew she wasn't supposed to. Food was so. And when it started acting up, Lily couldn't just. It wasn't really. Mother. Since then, she only. Lily knew she. Food. And when. Lily knew. Food. And when.
Oh, what do we have here? A little girl, without parents, all alone in the night. How sweet. What brings you into this dark dive where no one can hear you scream? Alcohol? I can't serve children alcohol. I'm missing the recipe for the only alcoholic cocktail on the menu, the Volcano Berserker. Plus, I ran out of the ingredients. So, if you want a drink, you'll have to get me the right ingredients. And then the drinks will be free. Here, the menu. If you want to... A Volcano Berserker? Sorry about that, sweetie. Unfortunately, I don't have the recipe. The previous owner took it to the grave. Or wherever, but they haven't found him yet, and they won't. Not where they're looking.
To use the machine, you needed small change and a comfortable relationship with salmonella. To use the machine and a to use the and how convenient. To use the machine, you needed small change and a comfortable relationship with salmonella. Flounder to go. How convenient. To use the machine, you and a car. Mother Superior didn't allow Lily to paint her things in bright colors. Since then, she only painted in black. Luckily, that was...
Have you got all the ingredients? No? Then I can't help you.
To use the machine, and... Could this be the ingredient for one of the drinks? Lily couldn't find it. It was one of the ingredients in a...
Nom nom, that sounded tasty.
It was one of the ingredients...
Nom.
It was one of the ingredients in a neon drink.
Nom nom, that sounded tasty.
To use and a... It was one of the ingredients.
Nom nom.
What? Wait. No, this isn't Aunt Gorgula. My name is Miranya. Miranya the medium. How many more times do I have to tell you? What? But that's... One moment. Please stay on the line. Sorry, little girl. This could take a moment. It's that bartender Max Mixo again. A real pain in the ass. So dead and yet so talkative. Come to think of it, the spirits are very unsettled today. They're all talking over each other. If only I had earplugs. What was that? Now listen to me, my dear lady. I'm not a greeting card courier. I'm sure that... Max Mixo, would you please shut up for a moment? Because there are others who... Who? No, I don't know anyone called Priscilla.
Miranya was busy. Lily could completely understand that. She knew how hard it was to ignore spirits. Especially those that tried to grab you at night.
What? Oh. What do you have there? Are those earplugs? Fabulous! Thank you. It's exactly what I need right now. No, these are too big. So, hello? Can anyone hear me? Much better. Yes, loud and clear. Who wants to be first? Max Mixo? I could have guessed that. Could you possibly do me another favor? Uh-huh. It's about Max Mixo, the previous bartender at the village bar. He's worried about his legacy, the volcano berserker. He'd always hoped that this drink would make him immortal someday. We both know that his plan failed, but now he literally took the recipe to his grave, and he so wanted to leave it to posterity. It's very simple. The cocktail only has 3 ingredients: wine gum, artemisia, and a chili pepper. Did you get that?
Uh-huh.
Thank you, Lily. Maybe the great Max Mixo can finally find peace. And me too.
Hello, you know.
You must.
Just because Lily was able to play with the fire again, it's certain she preferred to say the opposite.
Coming right up. Oh, by the way, that's a non-alcoholic cocktail, but don't worry, there's enough other illegal substances in it.
Wollen wir den Mond anzünden? Das ist ein Adventure. Was soll schon passieren? Denn Edna bricht aus. Edna bricht aus. Edna bricht aus.
To use the machine and it.
Ich sehe, du brauchst etwas Trost.